So now we're recording and it's tweeted. We're good. Let's go. Okay, let me get my live stream on. Display capture. Transition. Okay, we're on and we are ready. Oh, hang on. Let me make sure my thing is... Stop! Sorry, my cat is being an idiot. Yeah, my cat's being an idiot. Why is there a pizza thing on the... Not pizza. George, what the hell? I'm sorry, my cat's an idiot. Okay, I think we're good now. Let's get started. Hang on, I gotta get... Oh, I forgot I have to get chat open on my phone. I'm sorry. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Bada bum badum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I'm all over the place tonight. I'm sorry, this is a late stream. I also have hydration, so so we're gonna have a long stream too. This is gonna be a long stream. Depends on how much my computer can hold up. Okay, got it open. Everything's open. I'm gonna wait a bit till some people join. Let me see if anyone has joined. Okay, good. Okay, let's get started. Okay, load game. Thursday, June 17th. Oh my god, that seems like such a while ago. Okay. Okay. We sit in the same spot as... Hang on. Okay. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I opened the second volume. Okay, this is when we are reading the next volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share some poems again. Guys, I'll be holding on to this for... Guys, what? Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Sound like a fucking chihuahua. I am so sorry, Natsuki. You sound like a chihuahua this time. Even though... Even... I'm sorry. Hang on, let me get a drink so she doesn't sound like a freaking chihuahua. I'm Natsuki and I'm a chihuahua. I'm going through puberty. I sound like a pubescent boy on Call of Duty. Even though you sound more enthusiastic this time, well, I'm trying to get into it, you know? What? Wait, hang on, that was me. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Okay, whose poem should I read first? Let's go to Yuri's. Are you still mad at me? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning, when I disrespect her, I disrespect you too, didn't I? I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri? You might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So, please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. Wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. If it makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. ... Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. Alright, let's go to Sayori. ... Oh. Hang on, how am I gonna do her voice? It can't be as high-pitched as Natsuki's. Only Natsuki can sound like a squeaker, okay? They sound similar? They sound similar. I don't... Oh! I like this one, Alpha. It has some nice feeling in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or not, or good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feeling is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Haha, funny foreshadowing. Me and my cat were making eye contact. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Alpha. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem. You can read my poem now, okay? Okay, let's see if I can read this. Oh, your handwriting is so much easier to read than freaking Monica's and Yuri's. Jesus Christ. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Bestie, that does not sound nice. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and plunk one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf and with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. So this game, the way it works, it messes with like the files of the game, like it adds files to the game. So in a little bit after I read this poem, I'm probably gonna change the setup real quick and make it so I can see the files to the game, but also not dox myself. Okay. My freaking place is a mess. Okay. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing. Oh wait, I already read that. Crap. Let's move down now. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty bottle could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and I come, my friend, and I come in my, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? Is it your bath water? I am so sorry. I frantically pull them from the shelf, and one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That's nice, Sayuri. That's nice, Sayuri. Holy crap. Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. Don't have Monica teach you a whole lot, Sayuri. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. I completely changed that sentence. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a bad habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, now that that's put in there, I'm gonna quickly go change my setup. So let's go do that real quick. Sorry, my Chromebook's being weird. Not my Chromebook. This is not a Chromebook. This is not a Chromebook. Okay, I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay, there you go. You guys can look at a cute fox for a little bit while I go change the setup. I don't even know how to open game files. Okay, let's hope this works. Oh, wait a minute. No, I do know how to open game files. Hold on. Bum 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 bum. Haha, I lied. I do know how to open game files. Bum bum ba bum ba dum bum. Go to properties. Isn't it details? Previous versions, general. Looks like we're gonna have to go to files. Didn't work. Okay. Let me search. And this is a pain. I can't seem to find it. How do I do this? Okay, hang on. File. This is a huge problem, guys. Oh no, I dropped my phone. Huh, this is fun. Crap, how do I get the files? Maybe it's on Steam. Let me open Steam real quick. Might be on Steam. Just might be on Steam. Guys, I swear I am very smart. Maybe. Okay, Doki Doki Literature Club. Let me see. So properties. Local files. Backup game files. I think it's in... No, hang on. Browse. Oh, found it. Okay. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's basic help. Cool. I spelled spooky wrong in the title of the stream. This is so disappointing. Okay, we have the log, we have the game. I think I opened the game file, but I'm not sure. I think it's in the game file, right? I'll keep all the files open for the game, and then I'll look through it at some point while I figure out which files it exactly is in. So we're gonna quickly change the layout of how I play the game real quick, just so I have the files near me at all times, so that when I'm able to, I can look for when a new file gets added. And I won't be doxing myself either, so that's fun. Okay, let me quickly see what the live scene will look like, so you know I don't dox myself, because that is never fun. Let's not do that. Okay. Display capture, visible. Okay, so all you guys can really see is a few of the apps on top and a few of the apps on the bottom, which there's nothing on the bottom you can really see, so that's fine. And then with that, yeah, you can't really see anything from my Doki files either, so that's good. Gotta make sure I don't dox myself. Okay, so let's transition this, and then we're good, and then we can continue the stream. Okay, we're back. Let me just make this bigger. Bestie, what the hell? What the fuck? What? Okay, that was fun. Anyways, let's return. Okay, let's go see Monica. Oh, my game glitched a bit. That's not fun. Is my computer doing? I don't know what's happening. Okay, let's go with it. Kind of monotone. That's the last time I did these voices. It was not me, so I only did Natsuki's. Let me see. Soft but monotone, but that kind of sounds like Yuri's. Robot it is. And unless it gets serious, we're doing robot. Hi again, Alpha. How's the writing going? Well, alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Alright. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know, because I am here. Therefore, everything's a masterpiece when you write it. Want to share what you wrote for today? Well, sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. I am now robot. Just like her, just like Monica. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? Haven't you? You must like her writing style. Ah, yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into that style. I guess that means you're not as much of a fan of Yuri's poems then. I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true. But I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like mine, because mine are far superior than any of those bitches' poems. Ha ha ha. Anyways, like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism, or Sayuri's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way, you must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything. George, stop. My cat is being weird. Not that it's a contest or anything, except that it is. I was just curious, that's all. But anyway, you want to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, how lovely. How lovely. You sound in great peril, Monica. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. That's great. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ha ha ha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Friendship is magic. I'm sorry. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Ha ha ha. It's about my undying love for you. Player. Sometimes, asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Thanks, Monica. Gaming tips of the day on a loading screen. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I talking about? Ha ha ha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. It's like the loading screen. You guys know what I mean by the loading screen. Hang on. Bum ba-dum 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 dun 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 dun. Natsuki time. Dot dot dot. Natsuki reads my poems. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once.
Ugh.
Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine?
Jesus, Natsuki, I hate your voice. It's really just taking out my throat.
Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you,
Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Alpha. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No.
I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first, I thought you liked her writing style, but you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like oh crap, in fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Not that this isn't a game where you can guess. Are you sure you're not cheating, Alpha? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Ah ha ha. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Hey!
Natsuki comes back and snatches the poem out of...
Oh, fuck. Monika, you have me talking like a robot all the time, Jesus.
Natsuki comes out and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monika?
Of course. I liked it.
You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that.
But Alpha wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share it with everybody, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Alpha is done sharing the poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. Wow, thanks, Natsuki. That's lovely. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this.
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Never mind. Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Yep, I guess she does. I'm gonna go get another drink now because Natsuki, your voice takes me out. Thanks, Natsuki. Oh, I just freaking rubbed against my microphone. Hang on. And we're back. Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really planned on keeping it. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I am going to tell everyone. Go off, I guess. Go off? I don't like spiders, man. They creep me out. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with such simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, everyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks, mate. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Oh shit, I skipped that. Fuck. How do I get the log, history? I wrote to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you. So consider yourself lucky, okay?
Understood, Natsuki.
Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look around. Just look forward to it tomorrow, okay? Alright, I will. Jesus Christ, Natsuki, please. Your voice is awful. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really know. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? I can speak, I swear. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So I was putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. I'm sorry, the way I'm sitting is weird. Okay, better. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not that bad of an idea. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I am sorry. Her voice just turned from robot to some weird ass shit, and I don't know what it is. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
Sayori, I love you. Please stop. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place. I came here for cupcakes and cute girls. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all of it takes is standing in front of the room, and if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. ... Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you want to recite your poem in front of the club, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Haha, of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Oh crap, my lid! No, my lid went to the other side of the freaking room. Oh. Again, we will be right back, for my lid fell and I need to get my lid for my drink. This is going great. I love this. Okay, got it. Oh, it's falling. Okay, we're good. Wow, swallowing noises. Okay. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly, Like Birds. birds, Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I might change the robot voice because that also kind of takes me out. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. I guess cult stuff. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's not harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. I felt my mic's too face to my mouth. Too close to my mouth. Okay. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Alpha liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work out as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. That's what scares me. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Alpha. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Alpha lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, make me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Not a nice poem, Natsuki. Not a nice poem. Natsuki takes a breath. Do you want to read that as Natsuki, I guess? Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't that. I just went through my entire voice bank. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of the other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. Are you Monica now? Just Monica? Okay.
I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time of what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Why did that scare me? This game is just gonna scare me all the time. I'm just gonna call that because I've played this before. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. That's Natsuki, bestie. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay. Alpha, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is a little quieter than usual on the way home. Oh no, no, no. Hi, Sayuri. ... Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayuri fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, big decision time, big decision time. Oh no. Should I walk home with Natsuki or still walk home with Sayuri? Even though I know what happens, either way, I'm gonna heed the warning and save. I'll still walk home with Sayuri. Sayuri. My mouse is in the way. You really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? But she's so cute and fun to be around. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Alpha. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted to, so. Sayuri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I don't like that. Okay, time for poetry time. Poetry time go. Brrr. I ate my microphone. How do you like that? Microphone get eat. Get ate. Hang on, I'm gonna check my battery. Shit. Gotta charge the Chrome, gotta charge the laptop. Okay, so time to get Natsuki's thingies yet again. Vanilla? Marriage. Anger. Cute. Music? Oh, that's Sayuri. Okay. Giggle. No. Hope. Ah, yes, hope and despair. I'm sorry, that's a Danganronpa reference. Parfait. Agonize. Lollipop. Nightgown? Oh, sticky. Romance. Play? Vertigo. Chocolate. This is harder than this. This always gets so randomly hard. Pink. Pink. Go. Okay. Milk. Childhood? Oh, I'm stupid. Of course it's gonna be for Sayuri. Big brain go. No. No big brain. Kitty. Good, good. Oh, man. The last one here again. Don't worry. Don't worry. I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and not picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be so great.
Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah.
I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden.
Monica,
That was a drastic change.
Monica, do they usually have a fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. I actually want to try fried squid. It seems interesting.
Oh, come on. Are you saying they don't like fried squid?
You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name, Monica.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't so fun as Yuri and Sayuri's are.
Excuse me. Where is Sayuri anyway?
Oh,
there you are. Sayuri is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course.
Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worried too much about me.
I'm fine, see?
Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayuri before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through the papers at her desk. Alpha, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Alpha. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. I don't like this guy. This ain't good. Sorry. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members. You know? Are you sure about that, Monica? You sure about that? I don't. Maybe I'll try talking to her. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Don't do that. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Alpha. I guess the oblivious protagonist. Me? How on earth would you come up with that conclusion? Well, it probably shouldn't say much. I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Alpha. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you? ... Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. What? Monica has... I keep skipping the lines. I'm gonna commit fraud. Not really. Anyways. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. Can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. Well, that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I am letting this weigh me down so much? You're her friend. What? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Hey, you!
I look up to see Natsuki next to me.
Are you going to sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so...
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
It's not that it's not like I'm worried. I was just...
Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute. We can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. Something's bothering you. Then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything.
She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a big old deal than it is. You are not. I've been thinking about not Sayuri, that's all.
Sayuri? Thinking about her?
Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh.
Natsuki exhales.
Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway...
Listen, Natsuki. He's a protagonist. He sucks at phrasing. He just sucks at existing peacefully in this realm. He's a protagonist.
You're her best friend, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right?
Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. That is not... okay. POV, Buffsky. I mean, some people just have those days.
You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important.
What? Yeah, that kind of... I don't know, I finished saying that and I just come... Okay, maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly.
If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. No! Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands.
She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you're worried about me, so.
I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, let's hurry and get started already.
Yeah. ... Dramatic ... Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. Calm down, computer. It's not that big. Let me try closing apps and see if that helps. Close. Let me see. What else should I close? I guess I don't need the stream open on here. Okay. I hope closing some apps has helped. Okay. Okay, so let's go to Yuri. Yuri's voice is the best to do. It hurts my voice less. ... Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changed her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Okay. But aren't we supposed to share our poems? What? ... It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can't tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. I'm making new friends, just like I was hoping. It makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Alpha. Sayuri, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. All right. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Bum bum bum. I'm sorry, I was just vibing to the music real quick. Pain. Hi, Alpha. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is the one thing, but performing in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Aha. Aha. Aha ha ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. My computer go hot. It's really hot. Oh, Jesus. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. Really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Alpha. It's awfully suspicious, spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. Who says I'm pretending, Monica? Jeez. Like, dang. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. No, I think you're misunderstanding, Alpha. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? Kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So, I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki's kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here.
she might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. Beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. Here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilt sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. Lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That's lovely. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Ha ha ha. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. No, it does not. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. And it will make you want to, oh, Jesus. And it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? I don't need Discord open. I'm trying to help my computer stop. Okay. Computer, please calm down. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Dun, 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 dun. Whose poem should I read next? Let's see. let's see. You're certainly... Okay, apparently I am Natsuki now. This has happened a lot already. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know, I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. We're jealous. I really wasn't jealous, just because you happened to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Eh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think so too. Has this charged at all? Okay, it has. Right? Alpha? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before, Natsuki. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say they're so cute, just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. Style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki shows off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I looked down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grabbed the poem with my hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I placed it flat on the desk and smoothed out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it. Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good. I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. But why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And so Yuri, she always means well. Sometimes she is so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute. You're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clenches her poem a little too hard. Looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. Finally, she forced herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that away. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because tomorrow will be brighter with me around. But when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less happy because you listen to me. Little less empty, not happy. I am so sorry. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart. But what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. But I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Pog. ... Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that. It's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think of these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would. Never mind. I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go away before someone else sees it, okay?
Jesus Christ, Natsuki. Why did I have to go for your route?
Go put it away before someone sees it, okay?
Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Okay. I know some of the horror is appearing, so I'll probably stream later today as well. But for right now, my voice is tired. My voice is exhausted, so we're gonna save for now, and I'll stream later on today as well. Because my voice just needs a break. I really want to continue, but my voice needs a break. So we're gonna do that. Dun 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 dun. So, thanks for coming to the stream. Like I said, I'm gonna be streaming later today. Same game. We're gonna be continuing. I think it'll be more horror. My computer and my voice needs a rest right now, though. So you know. So yeah, go join the next stream. Let me think of a time. Let's say 1 p.m. 1 or 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. I'm going to be streaming again. So, look for that. Yeah. So, bye. Bye, guys.